Hey guys, welcome back to the all-inclusive Mega Man Marathon. We've got a doozy of a game here. Mega Man on Game Gear. This game was only released in America on October 2nd, 1995, so the same year as Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo. Does it hold up to that, or does it fall completely flat on its face? I think you're gonna know the answer. So, as soon as I turn the game on, I hear the music and... wow! It is unbearable in comparison to the NES versions. I really don't like the choice of instruments here. They also pull graphics straight from NES Mega Man 4 for the intro cutscene, and used the password theme from Mega Man 5 of all things for the cutscene. It's got this ringing to it that really made me dislike it within about 5 seconds of hearing it, so first impressions to me are everything, so doing that really makes me not look forward to the adventure ahead. It's unfortunate since I do like the Mega Man 4 and 5 soundtracks, but the Game Gear just seems to butcher it to hell and back. The title screen also has the music from Mega Man 5's opening cutscene, which makes me think, why didn't they just swap the music? That would have made a lot more sense anyway. The positives that I have to say about this game are very few and far between. The first one here is that we at least have a difficulty selection, and that's the first time we've had it since NES Mega Man 2, but you really won't need it because this game is already unfair enough on normal mode. This game is actually outsourced from Capcom to a company called Freestyle Software and published by US Gold. This probably explains why the game wasn't that good, but we're thrown into a Mega Man 5 stage select with Starman, Napalm Man, Stone Man, and... Bright Man? Mega Man 4? Alright. I mean, that works, but if you already have 3 Robot Masters from Mega Man 5, just use another one. In fact, they do use another one later on in the game, but we'll get to that. I like to start with Starman, since that's who I start with Mega Man 5, but he's green on the stage select, for some reason. Why the heck is he green? He's orange after you select him, and in the boss battle. I really don't understand this game, and the palette... blah, 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 blah. Sadly, that's just the beginning. Literally, there is screen crunch. Just like I'm going to be talking about with Mega Man Bass on the Game Boy Advance, there is so much screen crunch. On top of that, there's no continues. You lose all your lives, you go back to the title screen. Why? Why is this here? It's not in any other classic or ex-Mega Man game. This is garbage. I want to turn the game off. Yeah, I've never really felt this way with any other Mega Man game. I honestly went into this version thinking it was entirely decent, because I had never heard of anybody complaining or complimenting about it, but I was entirely wrong. This problem is also a pain when every other stage in this game. Specifically, the optional section in Brightman's stage where you get the extra life and energy tank. The screen crunch doesn't allow for the platforms to come back to you, meaning you basically have to use Rush Coil repeatedly to get back without sacrificing the extra life you just obtained. And since you don't want to sacrifice them, since if you do you get a game over, you have to start the game again, so you're basically forced into using the entirety of Rush Coil. Also, it's Rush Coil from Mega Man 5, which admittedly is a little bit more helpful since it's more of a platform rather than just a higher jump, which is nice. Sadly though, with Brightman, I noticed that he and Starman essentially had a Toad-Man pattern. You hit Starman with a charge shot, he jumps and shoots. You hit Brightman with a Star Crash, he jumps over you, albeit quicker than Toad-Man ever did, but it's still a joke, even on hard mode. Sadly, we have even more problems thanks to the screen crunch again. Here, in Napalm Man's stage, The only reason I knew that that platform was there because of my previous knowledge of the level design for Mega Man 5, which didn't have screen crunch, since they literally copy and paste the level design from the NES games. Unfortunately, this is how the rest of the game is handled, and I can't stand it. I'm at least understanding of it since it's a handheld 8-bit system, but why wasn't this treated as a spiritual Mega Man 6 Game Boy title where they do unique level designs and reused bosses from both Mega Man 5 and Mega Man 6? I don't get it. Now, I never got irritated by the level designs being crunched in the Game Boy titles, aside from Wily's Revenge. But that had more to do with the single-tile platforms that Knockback could send you careening off of, and neither will I get irritated by the Extreme games, since I know they also have upgraded level design from the X games to make up for a much smaller screen. Anyway, back to the Game Gear. Lastly, we've got Stone Man, who has these rotating platforms, again, just like his stage of Mega Man 5, which are annoying to try and jump across with the screen crunch. And again, the only reason I could do this on my first try was due to my knowledge of the NES level designs, since I've played these games more times than I'd like to admit. After we clear the 4 bosses, we've got Dr. Cossack? I mean, I guess we're gonna use plot points from Mega Man 4, but I already know that he's not bad. Oh, wait, he's not even mentioned in the game. They literally used the graphics from Mega Man 4 without any purpose whatsoever. This is the reason that people don't like Mega Man. Outside of the oversaturation, the few games that are bad that are universally panned, such as this, X6 and X7, and to a smaller extent Mega Man 02, they stick out like sore thumbs. And this game is more of a sore middle finger that just tells everybody to screw off. The weirdest part is that Waveman and Toadman stages are placed in the castle, rather than just putting them on the stage select. I guess they didn't want to make more stages, but that's just lazy, since this game literally took me less than 30 minutes to beat it from the title screen. 30 minutes, and this game costed me $100. Let that sink in. Also, I noticed that all of the weapons didn't retain their names from Mega Man in 4 or 5. No, we've got Stone Weapon, or Rain Weapon, which is admittedly not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but why not keep it consistent? Was it easier to put Weapon after the Robot Master name rather than saying Napalm Bomb or Rain Flush? Who cares? I don't. It's just a nitpick in an already problematic game. After those 2 bosses, we go to Wily Fortress, which contains 1 measly level. And it's a screen-crunched version of Quickman's stage from Mega Man 2. Tile for tile, level is just the same. We've got all of the same enemies, all of the same quick death lasers, this time with screen crunch. It's just abysmal. Could they really not take their time and create like 3 or 4 Wily levels based on the ones from Mega Man 4 or 5 for consistency? No. They had to throw the death traps in there so they could shield how long their game actually was, which isn't that long. Like I said, I literally spent $105 for this game. I spent $3 a minute playing through this game for this lousy cartridge. Wily's easy to take down, credits roll, get this damn thing out of my Game Gear. I'm never going to play this again. I'm going to sell it on eBay as an expensive conversation piece that I used to have. Ugh. Overall, Mega Man on Game Gear is a piece of shit. Don't play it. I'd rather play Mega Man X6 and X7 100% back-to-back before playing that game again. It's never been re-released digitally. Don't buy it, don't emulate it, don't even download it. Just leave it alone. It's like a turd that's been drying for 5 years. It's not hurting anybody, just don't touch it. Next time we come back to this, we're going to go to the console games. We're going to go back to Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo. See you guys then. Hey guys, quick end card here. I just wanted to tell you that I have an official screaming schedule. I have an official streaming schedule now. I'll be posting this for the next 2 weeks on my end card, starting with my Mega Man Game Gear video, and through until my Pokemon Emerald Professor Oak's challenge. But if you'd like me to play games blind, speedrun Pokemon, or some other fun things, I'll be live from 8 p.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. Eastern on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I hope to see you all there. And that's it from me. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell a friend, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye for now.